Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Experts Suck Sports Betting Podcast. I am Mike Day, and I am joined by Brandon Day.
What's up?
Little late jumping on. We said 6:30,
All right. Things
6:38.
happen.
Yeah,
Better late than never.
yeah, and we're going to kind of cruise through what we usually do because we do have a very special guest joining us tonight. Near the end of, it's going to be the last segment of the show, which is the UFC Freedom 250 picks. That is one of the biggest events in the history of the UFC, going to happen at the Whitehouse this weekend, for those of you that don't know. So, Brandon, go ahead. You're going to say something.
Nope. You're all good. You said it greatly, Dad.
Okay, so we are the Experts Suck Sports Betting Podcast. We are in the off season number 2. Off season meaning non-football season. And what Brandon and I do every week, if you don't know the show and you're joining us for the first time, is we do the other weekly sports, which is the PGA Tour, NASCAR, and UFC, the aforementioned UFC. So the first half of the show, we kind of go over last week's picks and how we did. And then we do this week's picks, and everybody's set after that. So let's jump into that.
Jump right into it, yeah.
Jump into, because our guest is going to join us in about 30 minutes. So last week's UFC was UFC Fight Night, Bilal Muhammad versus Gabriel Bonfim, and that was in Las Vegas. So let's get...
I think it was the Bilal wash check, and it is confirmed Bilal Muhammad is washed.
Yeah, I think he got lucky to even win the title from Aljamain Sterling, right? Or was it?
Yeah, and I don't remember. It was a while ago.
Yeah, whatever.
But then, I mean,
he held it for like one fight.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I said on the Discord, I'm like, well, maybe he could go to MVP. And they're like, yeah, and fight who? I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah. And Gabriel Bonfim was just laughing at him.
He beat Leon Edwards.
Sorry.
Towards the end of his career as well.
After Leon Edwards got lucky with the kick on
Usman.
Yeah, Usman.
Well, then he went and beat Cody Covington.
Yeah, man.
Colby, not Cody. But he held it
so
a little bit. But
let's give JT's results for last week.
9-3, so pretty good. Better than the Experts 7-5. So JT year to date's at 143-83, which puts him at 63%. Year to date for the Experts 122 and 104, which puts them at 54%.
Yeah. So, like I said, JT was going to get right back on it, and he did. Nice showing by him. And the rest of the card was okay. Not really sure why Brendan Allen was fighting Edmund Shabazian as the number 4 contender.
Yeah, it's the number 4. I was a little confused about that too. But
yeah, and then up-and-comer Tom Nolan took care of Zaim. So kind of went a little bit like we thought it would.
Yeah.
So that was that. Okay, so then NASCAR last week. This was a good race. I saw almost all of it.
Well, I turned it on towards the end, and Danny Hamlin had like a 3-second lead. And I was like, all right, that's enough for me.
Yeah, so like Brandon just said, Denny Hamlin won. He actually ended up winning by 11 seconds, which is crazy. Now, the whole conspiracy theory people are saying that the Toyotas are cheating because of the 2311 deal and the lawsuit that got settled and blah, blah, blah. It's not. I was listening to somebody that's very knowledgeable about this. They just have their car engineering in super good form right now. Chevy did a new body type, right? So they're still tweaking that. And Ford just is kind of lost their edge. So it's just kind of Toyota's time to shine. They have the better cars right now. So it is what it is. So, and they're going to a track this week that we'll probably see the number 11 near the lead again. But the most dangerous wreck and craziest wreck I've seen in the 2 years I've been watching this. And they said it's probably the hardest hit of a wall that a driver has had since the next gen cars have been made. But when Chase Elliott got a little loose and bumped into Christopher Bell and just catapulted him, slingshotted him into the wall.
I didn't see that.
And Christopher Bell did run away, or walk away, which does go to speak to like the safety technology in these cars. He only had a fracture in his wrist and like a little sprain owie on his ankle, which is insane because before the next gen cars, it would have been a lot scarier, and who knows what would have happened. So
Yeah.
he got cleared. He's actually going to drive this week. So I don't know how a driver does with a broken wrist driving a NASCAR car, but he's going to do it. So I don't think you'll see any Christopher Bell bets from us this week. Tell the people how we did in our finishers picks for last week.
Yeah, your top 3 was Denny Hamlin, so good job there. Got first place. Top 5, Ty Gibbs. It's a tough one, Dad. 25th.
Yeah,
and top 10, Chris Buescher in 9th.
Yeah, so we got 2 out of the 3, which does cash in the round robin bet, where you do like 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, or 1, 3, that type of thing.
Yeah,
it's just a way to hedge your bet. All right, and then do the head-to-head matchups.
Yeah, so head-to-head, you had Bell over Larson, which did not hit. And then you had Hocevar over Wallace, which was close. Bubba drove well, which is surprising.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Buescher over Briscoe, which also hit. So good job there, dude.
Yeah, so I mean, when Bubba stays out of the mess, he's a good driver. He's a top 5 driver. But he gets caught up in the mess a lot. So
Dang.
Bell did have no.
I'm watching the rack.
Oh, Bell.
Right. Yeah, he did.
Bell did have a lead at one point over Larson until the wreck. And I'm like, it wasn't necessarily.
It looks like he was in third.
Yeah.
Second or third.
Yeah. And Elliott was 4th.
Slammed into that wall.
Elliott they say it was just mechanical. Like he lost control or put him in the wall on purpose. It was just a fluke. He got NASCAR'd. You know how I say NASCAR'd.
He really got NASCAR'd.
Yeah. Rod Villagomez from the podcast started laughing when I put that in Discord. He's like, yeah, he did. So year to date on our head-to-head matchup picks, we're 27-21. So still rolling at 55%. We'll come back this week. Got some good head-to-head matchups this week. So, okay, so that was NASCAR for last week. Keeping an eye on the time here. Oh, we're doing good.
Yeah, we're good.
The PGA Tour was at a signature event, the Memorial Tournament in Muirfield Village, Dublin, Ohio. Tell the people who won.
Yeah, JT Poston, which, if I remember right, he finished well there the year before.
Yep.
He finished like top 10, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But finally got his win in never mind. I'm thinking of someone else. He missed the cut. But great win by him, man. He looked good.
Yeah,
even Jack.
Out of nowhere.
I saw a clip of Jack Nicklaus because this is the course, one of the courses he's designed.
Yeah.
And he was like, it was hard, and you kicked its butt, pretty much. Yeah.
12 under.
12 under is pretty good.
That's playing really good around
for a
Muirfield.
Very tough course.
Yeah. Jack Nicklaus likes to design several of the holes that are very similar to Augusta in the setup. So Poston did win in a playoff. Ryan Gerard. He beat him with a par in the second playoff hole. So good on JT Poston. He's a good dude by all accounts. Just kind of goes about his business. He's been on tour for a while, so good on him. Our DFS lineup did not cash. The big name players like that we had in our DFS lineup just failed miserably. So it just goes to show that, even the best guys in the world have bad weeks, which kind of So we didn't get the money line. Our year to date on our cashes are 8 and 13. So we're still trying to work our way back up to even on that. Our one and done picks, I made a huge mistake, and it was even on the show last
Because
week.
so a little background. He's the one that does the picks.
I do put them in.
I don't have any of the login information for the Splash Sports
Maybe I should give
pool.
it to you.
Maybe you should give it to me. But so he's been in charge of getting the picks in and stuff. And if you remember correctly from last week, I got on the show and changed my mind from my Cam Young pick. Who did I change it
You
to?
picked Henley.
Henley, who finished tied for 22nd, so even better than it was better than Cam Young.
And wasted your
So
Cam
would have
Young.
been a bad pick, a good pick.
It would have been a better pick.
Also wasted my Cam Young. So I can't use Cam Young anymore.
Yeah. But you can use Russell Henley. My bad. Oh. But I wasted my Scotty Scheffler pick on a T12. So neither one of us are still doing very good in the Splash Sports one and done contest. So we got to do better. This week's a different event, so we can get into that here in the next 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, can we talk about your Alex Smalley pick?
Yeah, did he finish dead last or second to last?
No, he finished 2 shots better than Ricky Fowler. But a first day 83, man.
Yeah, that was not good. Yeah, and the dude
that's
had
the
been
highest
playing
score.
So good. I know.
Out of from what I'm looking at, I am only seeing 183.
Yeah.
We shot an 83 the first day.
We are definitely like mush central for these golfers that we pick. You and I we pick them and just mush them, and they miss the cut and go plus 11 on the first day. Just crazy. Last season, we didn't have this type of struggle. I don't know what it is. I don't know if this pressure of the one and done is on us or what, but I mean, our DFS has been pretty good. Eight wins out of 21. There's probably enough money that I haven't looked it up, but that we are like at plus money still, but whatever. We'll get there. We'll get there. We still got half a season to go. So, okay, let's move on to this week's action so that we time this out right, because we're going to end with UFC. So we'll start with this week's NASCAR is the NASCAR Great American Getaway 400 at the Pocono Raceway in Long Pond, Pennsylvania. It's a cool track. If you ever Google it, do Pocono Raceway layout. They call it the Tricky Triangle in some circles. It is a 2.5 mile tri-oval. So it's a triangle with rounded corners.
A triangle.
Yeah. So there's 3 big turns around this, 160 laps, and the Tricky Triangle can have some chaos as well. So tell the people the odds favorites. Yeah,
your odds favorites this week are Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, and Tyler Reddick.
Hamlin, since 2023, his average finish at this racetrack is 1.7. So we may see another.
So he's either going to win or finish second.
Yeah. So, okay, which is great because look at our top finishers picks.
Yeah, your top 3, Denny Hamlin, of course.
Minus 105, I'll take that because he's probably going to win. So might as well get that lower odds for him.
Yeah, top 5, Tyler Reddick, and top 10, Brad Keselowski.
Yeah, Brad K has pretty good finish history here, and he's plus money. So that gives a nice 10-1, a little over 10-1 on that parlay. So that's good. All right, B.
What? You want to do paint schemes?
Not yet. Okay. Slides.
Oh,
Here's our dudes. We'll get into this one in a little bit, but that is Denny Hamlin, the 11 car.
What even is like?
And then
shaking bites?
That's Tyler Reddick. That's the Castrol oil car of. Okay, here we go. Do our head-to-heads.
Yeah, your head-to-head this week. Blaney over Larson. Hocevar over Byron. And Wallace over Boucher.
Yeah.
Which I like these.
Yeah, I like all three
Pretty
of those.
good.
When I saw those odds, I'm like, and those matches, I'm like, okay, I can get down. I can get down with that. Okay. Share screen. Quickly do the paint scheme parlay picks.
Dude, shake 'em bites.
Yeah, it's the number one car. This is a cool car, and it has been for the last couple weeks. The Chastain car. So he's one of the 6. Definitely. Yeah, that's a cool car right there. These ones are not one of the 6. That's why I'm rolling through them pretty fast. This is the best car of the week. It's not even close.
Looking at what the shake 'em bites are. It's literally just
shake 'em
like
bites
a
banana.
mini Hawaiian roll, and then it's got like a sugar. It's like a sugar packet,
like a sugar crust or something on it.
No, you pour it in to
and shake
container.
them up.
It comes in and you shake them. Yeah, as it says in the name.
And it's the Minions too.
It must be banana flavored.
Yes, banana. So that's number 1. So we got 2 with Chastain and Hamlin. I wrote these down and I forgot them.
We had Bubba Wallace with the Shady Rays car, but we'll get there.
Come to find out that Shady Rays, he like reps another brand himself, but I think Shady Rays came to 2311, Michael Jordan, and said, okay, we're going to offer you a bag to put Shady Rays on Wallace's car. And Jordan's like, probably sign me up. So probably what happened. But I love the car. It's super cool.
That looks cool.
So that's 3.
Did you talk about Ross Chastain's?
Yes.
Okay,
he's one of the 3.
I was reading about shake 'em bites.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
I had to know, man. I
know. It's so awesome. Who was the other 3 that I had?
Honestly, the Celsius car is pretty smooth, pretty clean. AJ Allmendinger.
Oh, I know who it is. We got to make a decision on. So we're going to do this one, Noah Gragson. It's pretty fire. The Miller Tech lithium batteries, Lightning KOA campground number 4 car.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
We got to make a decision on Christopher Bell because his car is the better. Yeah, it's the better paint of the Rheem Engineered for Life because I like that 20 being gold instead of regular red. But he's racing with a broken wrist. We could replace this car with another one.
Do we want to praise it with AJ Allmendinger?
I mean, I'm of all people. Down. Yeah, the 16 Celsius.
Pretty clean, man.
Oh, the 38's pretty cool too. Zane Smith is pretty cool. It's just not on here. What happened to Zane Smith? I thought I had. Oh, that's Gillian. No, I let's go Zane Smith. I like the 38.
Does it have the bear on it? Does it have the bear?
Mm-hmm. I think Aaron's. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, it does. Okay. So we'll go Chastain 1, Hamlin 2, Allmendinger 3, Bubba 4, Zane Smith 5, and then we took Bell out. There's one up here that we liked. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out and post it.
That's great.
Perfect. We're going to move on. Yeah. Okay.
We got 10 minutes.
We got 10 minutes to do PGA?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect timing. Okay. Quickly do this while. Okay.
Yeah.
This episode is being brought to you by our friends at Pins and Aces. Perfect timing for us to switch to the PGA. Pins and Aces is a golf and apparel and accessories brand here in Colorado. Go to pinsandaces.com and check out all their gear. They got some new stuff going. So really, really cool stuff over at Pins and Aces, and we really appreciate their support. We'll probably be talking to our guy TJ over there.
Buy a head cover.
Yeah. Okay. This week's PGA Tour is the RBC Canadian Open at the TPC Toronto, the North Course.
Canada.
Caledon, Ontario, Canada. Yep. So you get the picture here? I think this is the number one tee, where they do, or it's one of the tees. I should have clarified this.
That looks like a par 3, brother.
I think it's a par 3. So like the 16 at TPC Scottsdale for the waste management. Yeah. Now these guys are all the hockey dudes, and they have the boards set up, right? So they sit there and just slap the boards as the guys are announced on the tee for this hole.
That's cool. I didn't know
very big nod to hockey, and a lot of the players will put on like a Candaian hockey jersey or the Toronto Maple Leafs or whatever, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
ask
cool.
them what happened in the Olympics.
Yeah. Okay, your pick for the one and done is
Wyndham Clark. He's hot, man. I'm gonna see if sticking with the hot hand works here for one and done, and just continually play dudes that get hot.
Yeah.
Wyndham Clark's hot, man. He finished third last weekend. I'm pretty sure he's had a couple other. You got it right there. Third at the Memorial, first at the CJ. So,
yeah, and his stats are compelling. Last week and the week before this, they were almost a little bit better than this. But last week, and what I mean here is like he gained 12 strokes tee to green last week over the course of the 4 rounds. He gained 8.9 strokes approach to the greens after his drive, and then 13.4 strokes gained total. Yeah, that's playing.
Shout out the Colorado native.
Phenomenal, yeah.
Not Valor Christian though. Sorry. Shout out Valor Christian.
Yeah. No,
we got beef.
Okay, my pick for one and done is Sam Burns. Very similar. There's only been one RBC Canadian Open played here last year, and he took second. Third on the odds board, and very much like Wyndham Clark, he is playing very good golf right now.
Yeah.
You can see all those strokes total, pretty much the same as Wyndham. He gains strokes putting all the time. He is the top putter on the tour. So in this weaker field with like no Scotty, no Rory, like the top players are not playing. Tommy Fleetwood, I think, is the highest, or Matt Fitzpatrick.
He's number. No, it's Fleetwood.
Is it Fleetwood? Okay. And then Matt Fitzpatrick. I'll tell you what, we may be looking at a different Fitzpatrick. So let me transition to
brother.
Right. Let me transition to the screen share. And we'll knock out the DFS lineup. And then hopefully our very special guest will join us.
We get this done in 8 minutes.
It's loading.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's power on through it. I got some names.
Yes.
I got some names.
Yeah. I'll just keep an eye out for JT. Okay, go. I really like Alex Fitzpatrick. If I can throw one out first,
throw him in there.
Okay, I'll take Fitzpatrick. You take POT.
Yes. He's cheap.
Any particular reason? Dude makes cuts. I like it.
Yeah, dude.
He's cheap.
Yeah, and he's cheap. He's been playing pretty decent on tour here and there. I think he could be a good, diamond in the rough type pick right now for us.
Okay, so this is in Canada. Can I interest you in some probably the better Canadian player for this event and is playing pretty good right now.
Nick
Where is
Taylor.
he? Nick Taylor.
Yeah. He's
down
won this
here.
tournament before. No, he's going to be farther
Just
up,
not at this
bro.
course.
He's going to be
Is
farther
he?
up. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 8,000.
Yeah.
Oh, he fits.
That's
What do you
not bad
think?
at all.
15 cuts. 15 out of 16.
Yeah, he makes cuts.
I dig that. Dude makes cuts, and he's in Canada, so I like it. Okay, so we're at 8,600. Any of these top guys, do you have any interest in? Because we can get them.
Mostly, either one of the three is honestly fine by me. Probably.
At those top.
What did Fleetwood do last week?
Fleetwood, I think he's been playing good.
Tied for fourth. Him and Sam Burns were both tied for fourth.
He just doesn't win.
I know. So I'd rather honestly go Burns.
Yeah, me too.
Do you want to go Burns and Rayton as well? And then maybe we can get like a Matt Fitzpatrick, Wyndham Clark.
No.
Maybe? No.
That only leaves us 7,000. We'd have to get rid of we'd probably have to get rid of Alex Fitzpatrick, who I think is actually playing better than Matt Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
Personally.
Well, let's see what's in our 7,000.
We got a Jackson Suber, Seamus Power, Eckroat, Svensson, Hodges. Oh, I wonder what his cost is. That I'm not spelling his name right. There he is. Oh, 73. Dang, that's not going to work for Zach Bashu. Yeah, let's make a decision right here. Miscuts. Let's look at miscuts.
We got 5 minutes, bro. We're
okay.
Good. We got to get the 7,000.
Mm-hmm. Or less. Don't have to use all of it. Here, let me do something.
Might as well.
Okay, this helps us because I just like cuts. Podrag Harrington. Are you serious? Right now,
19 of 20. But where was that at?
18th at the PGA Championship, 23rd at the Charles Schwab. Oh, that's on the Champions Tour. He's an old.
I was about to say U.S. Senior Open Championship is.
Yeah. So yeah, he's making cuts on the Champions Tour. Dude, that was so funny. Mike, we are same way. Okay, now we're getting into actual players. Chad Ramey, Seamus Power.
Pendrith? Oh, he's too expensive. I was about to say he's Canadian.
Yeah. What's Seamus Power been doing? Oh, geez. How's he got that many cuts made? Well, he's got 9 out of 12. Hoagie, Sam Ryder, 7 out of 10. Ewert, Kanaya, Sloan. Yellow Miraju is.
Can we get Yellow Miraju?
He's Canadian.
Is he enough?
Nope, 76. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm looking at odds right now.
Jeez.
Where's Chris Kirk? What has he done?
Oh, JT just said he's about to join.
Yeah.
I just gave it away.
Charles Schwab.
71.
Cut. Not playing well anyways. Ooh. This is a tough one, sir.
I know. Hayden Springer.
What's Hayden Springer
been up to?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, too expensive. 8,500.
What?
Yeah. So dude.
How is Michael
Hoagie?
Brennan that expensive? What about Kanaya?
Tumi Kanaya.
Toomey? Yeah.
Yeah, I'd almost rather go Ryder's playing better than him right now.
Sam Ryder?
Sloan.
Let's go Sam Ryder.
What is Sloan up to? Yeah, Ryder's. Okay, let's just go Sam Ryder. Call it
What
a
did he
day.
finish at the CJ? Tied for 31. Finished 4. Well, that was.
This is perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Yeah, he's made the past 2 cuts that he's been in, other than the Charles Schwab.
Yeah. Okay.
Where he missed.
We're gonna keep that.
That was just who knows whose teammate it was. Oh my
This
goodness!
screen. I don't want this screen. There we are. Hold on, I gotta add him.
Dude, I thought someone broke a window or something. My goodness.
Okay, I need to stop sharing.
That was
I
crazy.
gotta stop the screen share.
You got it.
Stop this. There we go. JT. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Got to transition. There you are. Move your camera up just a little bit. You're like off camera, just a tiny bit.
Are there now?
Attaboy.
Yeah, there you go.
Sweet.
All right. Now, I am happy as can be to welcome our guru, our oracle for UFC picks, JT Springsteen, to the show.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
How you doing, man? Yeah, big
Good.
weekend, huh?
It is a big weekend. Very excited.
I think we all are. Yeah. Pretty pumped.
So, JT, we were already telling the people about your year-to-date record. Do you know it, or do you want me to tell you?
I do not know it.
Guess.
Okay.
Give us a guess.
Yeah. What do you
We'll
percentage-wise? What do you think? What do you think you're at percentage-wise?
Probably I feel like 60s, 70s.
Great guess, dude.
Okay.
Great
good.
guess.
Good
That's
guess.
63%.
That's not bad.
You are.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are
143 and 83.
That's not bad.
No.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Well,
we get
compared
up a
to
little higher.
compared to the experts that I use, you are.
They're at 54.
They suck.
Yeah.
Amen,
They do.
brother.
The experts suck. Yeah. So, are you ready for this week's action?
Yes. I would say so.
Okay.
I've done a little bit of research here and there. I also have all my stuff pulled up. I have my desktop pulled up right behind me.
All right.
Just so I have the fight cards pulled up and everything, and stats and everything pulled up as well.
Yeah. Just so you know, we do these cool slides for the podcast. So.
Oh, awesome. I think I can see them. They're just kind of funky on my phone.
Oh, it might be. It might be. So what I did is let's just go.
All right.
All right. Here's the full card. 7 fights. And
Honestly,
What?
the most exciting fight I'm excited for is the Hogan and Lewis fight. That is going to be TV right there.
Oh, it will be for sure.
Entertainment.
Now, I'm almost as excited for the interview after the fight, no matter who
That
wins,
too.
No, yeah.
because
Either way.
you know that's going to be fire.
Oh, it's
Just
going to be
the-
so funny. It's going to
Yeah,
be hilarious.
Okay, you want to jump into the first one?
Yeah, we have Lopez versus Steve Garcia.
Yeah.
So this one was tough. I feel like there's a lot of heavy favorites on this card.
Like if you just look at the betting lines. But I don't know. Lopez has lost, I believe, 3 times in the UFC, twice to Volk.
And then I believe his other loss was whenever he debuted against Mozavar. I cannot say his name right. Mozavar. I cannot pronounce his last name right for the life of me. The Russian guy. He just fought not too long ago. He fought Murphy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Lopez has 3 losses. I don't know. I just like Steve here. I don't know why. I just have a feeling. I could be wrong, but he has a 2.5-inch reach advantage. He
lands more per a minute. He eats less shots, and their grappling stats are
similar, but I don't really see this fight going to the ground. that much. I feel like it's going to be more so of a stand and bang fight. So I feel confident that Steve will win.
All right, nice. I love it. I was kind of leaning towards Garcia too. So one of the things we say, JT, me and Brandon on here is like if a guy has lost recently, like Lopez has, it's like, okay, is he washed? Is this a fraud or a wash check on this guy?
I wouldn't say he's
I wouldn't
washed.
say so for
I mean,
Lopez.
He
Knocked out Silva about 8 months ago. His only 2 losses are to Volk, but at the same time,
Yeah.
Volk's chin is so glassy. I mean, he did rock him, at least in the first fight he did. I don't believe he rocked him at all in the second fight. The second fight, Volk kind of just took over the whole fight. But the first fight was close, but I don't know. I feel like it's going to be Steve by probably split or unanimous decision. I cannot say that word.
Okay.
That's what I would assume. I don't feel like either of them are going to get knocked out. If there is a knockout, I feel like it'd be Lopez to knock him out. But I feel like if the fight goes all the way, then Steve Garcia is going to get it done.
All right, awesome, love it. Okay, Garcia for that one. I got these down. You sent them to me before, anyway.
Yeah.
All right, so the next one is the Bo Nickel
and Kyle
Dawkins fight. Nickel's a pretty big favorite. He's minus 345 favorite.
I feel like
DraftKings right now.
Yeah, I feel like it's just for name value too. This one I was also kind of debating on because Dawkins isn't bad. I don't know if you guys have watched him in the past couple fights. He's not bad. Like I feel like he could give Nickel a run for his money, but I think Nickel will still get it done. But I wouldn't be surprised if Dawkins could pull out a win. That one I was a little bit iffy on.
Yeah, I feel like this is probably another decision. I don't feel like there's a finish at this one.
No, I don't think there'll be a finish.
No. Dawkins has only had 2 UFC fights.
Yeah.
So this one will be his 3rd, which is pretty crazy.
I mean, his debut was against Michael Pereira. That was about 9 months ago, and then he fought Gerald Mershart about 6 months ago. He won by submission for the second fight and TKO for the first fight.
Nice.
But Nickel's not bad. I mean, we know he lost to RDR about a year ago.
Yeah, but then he came back and beat somebody pretty easily.
It was how do you say his name? Rodolph Venera. He's the BJJ guy, the world champion BJJ guy, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he head kicked him.
Yeah.
Flatlined him. Yeah, and flatlined him.
Yeah. So okay, say who you had again.
I think Nickel's gonna win. I don't see the fight. I don't see anyone finishing this fight. I think it's gonna go to the judges.
Nice. Okay. All right. The next fight. This is fight number 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mauricio Rufy and Michael Chandler, right?
Yeah. Michael Chandler, dude.
Oh, Michael Chandler has lost his past 3 fights. But granted, they've all been like bigger names: Dustin, Charles, and Patty. So I mean, but still, I feel like Michael Chandler still isn't. His last win was 4 years ago against Tony Ferguson. That was his last win.
Rufy is a minus 675 favorite. So this would be a gigantic upset.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he a fighting nerd or no?
I think he left them. He was for a while. I think he trains with, I don't remember who trains with that, but I believe he left them. I don't believe he's a fighting nerd anymore.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think he went to train with Volk, if I remember right. I think he trains with Volk now in Australia. Okay. I could be wrong, but I could totally be wrong by that. But I think that's
he is still with the Fighting Nerds.
Is he?
Did you just look it up?
Maybe for that camp then, because I remember seeing something that for his fight, who was it with his last fight with Rafael?
Was it
Fiziev? That he was training with Volk and them, and there was rumors that he left the Fighting Nerds. Maybe he came back. That's just what I saw, but I never really dug into it that much. Yeah, it shows on here he's with the Fighting Nerds too. Yeah,
that was the card where Volk and Lopez fought.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I think I could be wrong. Maybe he didn't train with Volk, but he
trained with someone. I remember seeing something about it. I don't remember who it was though. But
so what are you going, Rufy here?
Yeah, Rufy by TKO. I feel like.
Yeah. That's one I wouldn't mind, like, as we think about it, like trying to find like some type of a TKO parlay or something.
Mm-hmm. Well, Chandler's also 40.
So there is that.
Yeah, winning method right here is roofie TKO KO. So yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I feel like I don't see Michael Chandler really posing a threat anywhere.
Here we go. Here we go.
Dude, this might be fight of the night.
Derek Lewis and Josh Hokick.
Fight number 4.
Mm-hmm.
This is gold. This is pure gold. Because if you've never, and the audience, if you've never looked at a UFC interview or anything like that, just Google or YouTube either of these two guys, and it's pure comedy. I mean, Derek Lewis has one of the best sports interviews in the history of sports with Joe Rogan.
Post-game interview? Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's
Derek,
top
3. Why'd you take your pants off?
My balls was hot. Balls was hot, Joe.
So good. Yeah, I can't wait. All right, JT, what do you got here?
I think Hokick is going to knock him out. I can't tell you around, but Derek Lewis' last fight was against Waldo, and he got TKO'd. Hokick, he fought him about almost 2 months ago. That was with blades. I feel like if you can survive with blades, you'll survive with a 41-year-old Lewis. I feel like he's going to knock him out.
Yeah, I don't feel like Lewis wants to take too many punches anymore. He used to just take punches and then just like deliver knockout blows, but I don't think he's got that in him anymore.
He knocked out how do you say his name? Taliesin Teixeira. I cannot pronounce his last name. Yeah, and that was about 10 months ago. But even then, I feel like that fight was kind of stopped early.
Teixeira's a fraud too.
Yeah, he's just big, but he can't. He's a little glassy. But no, I think Hokick is going to get this done early. Yeah, I say round 1 or 2. I feel like he might just put the pace on him just to start, just to get the fight over with.
Yeah, Hokick by KO TKO with roofie. Okay, so that's part.
And Hokick can also take a hit. I don't know if you guys watched that Blades fight, but he was getting pieced up for a little bit. And he was eating huge shots, and he's kind of a smaller kind of like heavyweight, and he was still eating.
Derek Lewis has
huge shots.
Derek Lewis has 30 pounds on him.
Yeah, yes, he does. And he has about 5.5 inches of reach.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. 4 or 5.5 inches. I didn't do the math, but something like that. But but I think Hokick will get this done.
Okay. Next one, fight number 5, I believe. No, this is fight number 6.
6. Sean O'Malley.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I think it's this fight. Yeah, 6. Yeah.
No, wait, we're missing. Hold on.
Wait, did we skip one?
Did we?
I'm checking right now. No, we got Lopez.
This is 5. No, this is 5.
Yeah, this is 5.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is a real, true heavyweight fight.
Bantamweight.
Oh, am I on Perea?
You skipped. All right. No, backwards.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, okay. Go. Yeah, you do go with O'Malley Zahibi.
Yeah,
I know what I would say, but
I think O'Malley's gonna get it done. Zaibib, I don't know how you say his name. He's 38. He's old. He's 14-2. I don't think he's lost a fight in a couple of years. Let me look. He hasn't lost a fight since 2019 was his last loss. But even since then, the biggest name he fought was Aldo. Since then, and that was last year. I think this fight will be on the feet. I think Sean just going to piece him up the whole fight. I don't believe he's really a takedown guy. No, he's not. So this will be just a stand up on the feet fight.
And Aldo retired after that fight.
Yeah.
That says anything about the Jose Aldo he fought.
Yeah, it was old
not
Aldo.
Not the same. O'Malley is a pretty heavy favorite at minus 440 on DraftKings.
Yeah, I think O'Malley's going to win. I don't know. I could see a finish by O'Malley, but I feel like for the most part, it's probably going to go to the judges. But I wouldn't be surprised if a TKO happened, but I feel like it's going to go to the judges for.
Yeah, if there's any play on this, it would be to do like an O'Malley KO TKO, but maybe select the round, like round 1 or round 2.
Because
those are better odds.
He's ever been knocked out.
Those are much better odds. Zahibi?
He's been knocked out once back in 2017. That was his last time ever getting knocked out.
Wow.
So he hasn't been knocked out in a while. So this will probably make sense.
That was UFC 217.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Nice. Yeah,
that was Bisping versus GSP.
That was 100 UFCs ago.
And also just looking at
crazy.
the people who Sean has fought, like just looking at his past 5 fights are bigger names than almost everyone that he's fought.
Yeah, he's not losing to like just up and comers or something like that. He's losing like championship level fights.
Yeah,
he lost. Well, two of those
to Merab twice.
Shitty.
Yeah, he lost to Merab twice, and his other loss was because I think he broke his ankle. Correct, against the Cheeto Vera fight. Was that fight?
Yes, back in.
I believe that was right. And he got hurt that fight. I'm pretty sure.
That was back in 2020.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
That was at the Island.
Yeah, it was a while ago. So yeah, and even if the fight does go, like if Zahibi tries to like take Sean down, I think his takedown defense will be better just because of the past 2 fights he's had.
I agree.
With Merab. So I think this fight will stay on the feet. It'll just be them just throwing at each other.
Yeah. Okay. So the co-main event.
This one will be entertaining.
Yeah, this is for
I'm
interim.
Very curious about how Alex will do it this way. I don't know. Have you guys seen him? He's huge.
Yes, he is
gigantic.
Massive, bro.
He filled out his frame.
And for most accounts, they say he walks around at this weight.
Yeah. I don't know how he ever made middleweight.
And he cuts down to like light heavyweight or middleweight. Yeah, middleweight.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how he made middleweight. That was ridiculous.
That's crazy. Odds. Pereira is a -115.
Mm-hmm.
Cyril Gane is -105. So it's a pretty even matchup as far as the odds makers are concerned. Both the odds for KO TKO are pretty light. Like Pereira is a +150 KO TKO. Cyril Gane is a +300.
Well, Cyril Gane's last win was because Tom poked Tom Aspinall's eye out.
Yeah, the no contest. Before that, it was a split decision with Alexander Volkov.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, because I think I like this is one of those fights where I'm kind of just like I could go either way because I don't know, like I don't know how wide Alex's frame is compared to Gane. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I mean, I think he filled it out nicely, but I just don't know. He's also 38. He's almost 39. Alex is old.
Gane is big, but Gane has submitted dudes.
But it has been his last submission when I think it was like 2-3 years ago. It was a while ago, or it was a heel hook. I don't remember who it was again. It was a heel hook. Yeah, it was back in 2019.
It was 2019. Yeah.
Yeah, like that was a while ago. Like I don't know.
He had an arm and neck choke out, but yeah, it's not often. But do you think Gane has any interest in taking Pereira to the ground?
I feel like if you want to win, that's how you beat Alex. Is you take him to the ground.
It's the only way you can beat
I feel like if you stand and bang, you're gonna. I mean, at some point, you're just gonna get pieced up. But
yeah,
I feel like if the fight stays standing, Alex, and then if Gane decides to take him down and try to end the fight that way, then I think that's his path to win.
I agree.
Victory is taking him to the ground. I feel like if it stays standing, it's going to go to Alex. I think he's the better overall striker. Yeah, compared to Gane.
I'd agree.
So, but in terms of a finish, I don't know. I feel like there could be a finish. I just don't know by who. I feel it could go either way. Because heavyweight, all it takes is one. Well, it takes one in most, but in heavyweight, all it takes is one clean one.
Yeah,
not even sometimes, and they'll go.
And we've seen them both these guys. We've seen them do, get those.
Because I don't believe Gane's ever been knocked out. No, Gane's never been knocked out. And Pereira got knocked out by Izzy, but that was a couple years back, and he just dropped his hands. Yeah, he got knocked out by Izzy back in 2023. Yeah, he just went and just started throwing, stopped keeping himself safe, and just got caught. So
yeah. So who you got?
I'm going to go Alex here. I feel like TKO or to the judges. I just don't see Gane getting knocked out. Like, I just can't see it happening. I feel like it's probably going to go to the judges. But unless Gane decides he wants to grapple, then I feel like he's going to win by sub. So I feel like those are your two choices here. But I'm more so leaning towards Alex just because of who he's fought. He's been fighting for a long time. So.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. All right. Last but certainly not least, the championship fight. Oh man, the hype around this has been going on for like a year. When's the last time Topuria's fought?
It's been he fought. I think his last fight was Charles. Yeah, it was almost a year ago.
Oliveira.
He fought Charles. Yeah, that was a sad fight.
That was.
Charles got knocked out with his eyes open. It was horrible.
Yeah,
that was a brutal KO.
If you look at like who Topuria has knocked out, it's not like he's just beating tomato cans. Like
his last 3 knockouts were
Volk, Holloway, and Oliveira.
Volk, and Holloway. Like those 3 names alone are 3 huge names. And you've knocked all of them out.
And Max had never been, I don't believe, ever been knocked out up to that point. I think Ilya was the first person to ever knock him out.
Yes.
Right.
So I think it's kind of obvious who's going to win this.
But I really want Gaethje to win just because he's never touched gold. I really would like him to win, but I don't think he's going to.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna. Yeah, he fights at Greeley. I believe he's from Greeley. I think he fights in Denver now, but he's from.
Yeah, he used to wrestle for Northern Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Go Bears. Go Bears. But I don't know. He to me, he hasn't faced some like Holloway. When he faces somebody that can strike with that is as talented as Topuria, he got knocked out by Holloway, right? That was a little bit. I don't know if that was a little bit of a fluke because they just stood there and exchanged, right? He just got caught. But
Ilya also, I believe,
can catch people.
And I believe he's also a grappler because I believe during his debut they said that he was a grappler. Yes. They didn't even say that he was a striker, so he's good on the ground too. Like, yeah, he has 8 wins by sub and 7 by TKO. So he has more wins by sub than he does by knockout.
So dude's good on the ground too. Dude's just well-rounded everywhere.
Yeah.
2 decision wins in his whole career. His last decision win was against Josh Emmett.
Was the only one to survive him so far in the UFC.
Wow.
And pound for pound, arguably the best.
So Topuria is a minus 500 favorite on DraftKings.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I think Justin got knocked out against Max.
I know.
But that was 2 years ago, but Justin's also
almost 38.
That was also the BMF.
Yeah, I mean, they
just decided to throw down and didn't even protect themselves just through. So, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. But I feel like in his last fight against Patty, he did really well, but also that's Patty Pimblett. I think Ilya would destroy Patty if they were to fight.
Right.
So,
the KO TKO for Topuria is minus 225.
Yeah.
For Gaethje, it is plus 600. So, yeah, it's hard to see a path for Gaethje to win this.
I think it would have to be something like, I feel like Gaethje has to create chaos. I feel like he also thrives in that and just like start throwing. But I don't honestly know how you'd beat a guy like Ilya if he's well-rounded everywhere. Like I don't see a kryptonite to him unless you somehow catch him. I feel like it's the only way. You just have to get lucky and catch him.
Yeah. I feel like exactly.
Like there was that fight a couple years ago with Usman versus
Edwards, and Edwards head kicked him in the 5th round. I think
he needs something like that to happen in order to beat.
Just talking about that.
Yeah, you need something like that to happen to beat this guy. I feel like you just have to get lucky. If not, I really would like Justin to win. Like I really would, but I think unfortunately Ilya is going to knock him out.
Okay, so let's recap JT's picks. You have Garcia.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. By decision.
You have Nickel.
By decision.
You have Rufy.
Yeah, TKO. Okay, TKO.
TKO. Okay.
Yeah.
Hokit.
TKO.
TKO. O'Malley.
Decision is what I would say. A TKO could happen, but I think overall it will go to the judges.
But O'Malley gets the decision.
Yeah.
You have Pereira.
Yep. Alex Pereira
by TKO if he wins, or Cyril Gane by submission. People can pick whichever one they want. I could see it going either way. It just depends on what Gane's game plan is. If he came in to grapple, I think he's going to win. If he came in just to stand on the feet, I think Alex is going to win.
Okay.
So.
And then pretty much, how big of an upset would it be if Gaethje happens to beat Topuria?
It would be awesome. I think it would be awesome. I feel like it would fraud check Ilya, but even then Ilya's not really a fraud. But
arguably the biggest upset in UFC history.
I feel like it'd be the biggest upset ever so far if you knocked out a guy like Ilya. He has a perfect record. The dude's insane.
Yeah, he's never been
him and
he's never really been challenged in a fight.
No one's really gave him a hard time.
No one. Well, actually, he did get rocked.
Who was that against? It was
way back in the.
It was Herbert. Herbert, yeah. He I think it was in the first round.
He head kicked him and rocked Ilya, and then Ilya ended up coming back the next round and knocking him out.
Yeah, that was way back in 22.
Yeah, that was 4 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Any concern that he hasn't fought in a year? Probably not.
Well, among other
he had some drama going on in his life.
Yes.
So
yeah. Well, yeah.
He probably would have fought if other extracurriculars weren't going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but
that's all I have to say. I
think these guys, their camps are hard enough that, for him to even be off for a year isn't going to affect him all that much.
No, and I think he trains at his house. He has like a $1 million training area in his house. I don't know if y'all have seen that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, awesome. It's a lot. It looks really cool. If you guys ever looked it up, it looks really sick.
Dude, JT, awesome to have you on. You're welcome to come on and talk UFC whenever you want to.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever you're available.
Date and
I love going through these picks with you. And we managed to keep the entire show with PJ
under an hour,
and UFC picks under an hour.
Solid.
I can't believe that. Well, here's the other thing. There's only 7 fights. If we had to do 12 fights, we'd probably go, an hour and 15 or so? But that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. I love.
I think International Fight Week is on
much that.
Oh, sorry, I was interrupting you. You can talk. I was looking at International Fight Week.
No, you're good.
Whenever McGregor comes back and
isn't that the McGregor fight? Oh yeah.
Yeah, of Corey, Sandhagen, Patty, Connor, and Max. That'll be a good fight. Robert Whitaker.
Yeah.
Conor McGregor. So
JT, you did awesome in your debut on this.
Fingers crossed we go 7-0 here.
I know.
The most special fight. Yeah, we do. We need an undefeated. We need a full 7-win parlay, which would be awesome. We've never done that. One of the guys on Discord asked me how close you've been. I said, I think it was on a 13-pick one. You were 12-1, or it was you were 11.
I think it's happened twice this year where I was off by one fight, or at least once, I think, so far.
Yeah.
But we've gotten close. We haven't gotten there yet, but we will someday. We'll get all of them.
This might be the week.
I hope so.
Okay, so again, greatly appreciate it, JT. Like I said, you made an awesome debut. You're welcome to come on and do fight picks whenever you're available.
Sweet, thank you. Thanks for having me.
We'll carve out the segment. Now, all the listeners, all the viewers, everybody knows who you are.
Mm-hmm.
When we tout you as our fight oracle, our fight picker, now they know. Now they know that you know the game.
Yeah.
JT knows game. All right.
Knows ball. Got ball.
Once again, I appreciate it. And so I have to, and JT, you'll hear this for the very first time. If all you viewers and listeners like this kind of content, you need to go over to YouTube and hit the subscribe button. For all the old people like me, subscribing does not cost you anything. It just means you want to see the show. You'll just get alerts. If you're listening to us on Spotify, hit that follow, like, and share. We are only, be 19 away from 100 subscribers on YouTube. We need to hit that magic 100 so that we can get that cool promo code from Pins and Aces. Yeah. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's the logo. All right. You guys good? Any last thoughts? Anything you want to say before we call it a night?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All right. Thanks again, both of you, for joining me. I really appreciate it. And we will come back next week and go over all the results from this weekend and have next week's picks. Awesome.
Thanks, Pops.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, y'all.
B.